Okay, full disclosure, I did not plan on doing 3 Taker figures in one review. This was mostly a happy accident, but I'm glad it's all here. I normally don't buy vehicles or other playsets for my wrestling figures. It's just the figure with their accessories, and that's it. However, The Undertaker, to me, is an exception because he is synonymous with a motorcycle. And I don't want to have to go on a hunt for a specific motorcycle where I could just get the one that Mattel makes for The Undertaker. But I don't like this figure. They always put like these cheap, basic figures on them. That's why I bought the Elite Series 107 Undertaker figure. I want to put the modern day Undertaker, who still rides the motorcycle, and he does occasionally when he makes appearances, on this bike. Now I know it's not going to be accurate to what they're going for with the Boneyard wrestling match from WrestleMania, but I don't care, especially since it's Undertaker. How cool would it be for Undertaker to ride an Undertaker motorcycle? It just came out at Target. I pre-ordered it, I got it, and I'm glad I have it. And after I bought it, I got to thinking, what accessory can I give him besides the accessories he has? I'm talking about something he could hold. But then it hit me. What if he was holding this chain right here that the bike comes with? So we could have that Taker on that bike, and we could have this Taker wielding that chain menacingly. But before I get into everything, I just want to say one more thing. I am not going to full-on review the motorcycle or the figure. I will do that for these 2 figures, because I don't think anyone is really going to care about all this. So let's take a closer look at each of the packagings, and they're all very unique. Let's start off with 107 Undertaker. Look how badass he looks. Side picture, and on the back, you see what I mean? This is from Raw 30 that happened a couple years ago. This moment was excellent, and here it is to get in the line. Next, Big Evil Undertaker, Series 27, exclusively at Target. WWE Legends, there's in the packaging. Undertaker, Big Evil. He's big, and he's evil. And on the back, here's his stats. Brief read-up. By 2001, the dead man walking put aside his supernatural elements and became the motorcycle-riding, hardcore brawling Big Evil. WWE was his yard, and if you try him, he'd make you famous. Small discrepancy. Big Evil and American Badass are 2 almost completely separate personalities, or personas. Let me explain. American Badass, for the most part, he had his hair long still. He wore the sunglasses. He had mostly a blue button-down shirt and a long black trench coat. And that version of Undertaker was considered a face. Big Evil, his hair was shorter, and he was a heel. And he had more, let's say, devil imagery on his attire. So one was like a badass biker, the other one was like a nasty biker, if that makes sense. And here are the others you get in the line. Taker, the Great Muta, Billy Gunn, and Terry Funk. Terry Funk is the chase. Lastly, we have the Wrekkin Boneyard Slamcycle. So on the packaging right here, this is wrecked, but I don't care. As you can see, right here, 30% off. Whereas $24.99, I got it for $17.49. 8 breakaway pieces. And here's the back. Wreck the motorcycle and the competition. You can tell this is old because look, Bobby Lashley's on it. And so is Matt Riddle. And none of this actually happened. And there's Austin Theory. Drag your opponent with the chain. That's actually kind of nice. And here's what's included, just in case you were confused. But now, In honor of Spooky Undertaker, let's cut the lights out and get these guys out of their individual packagings. And here are all three Undertakers out of their respective packagings. For these two, instead of taking a closer look at the accessories than the figure, I'm just going to do everything for him, then everything for him, and then do a sort of breakdown of him. Here is Elite Series 107 Undertaker, an older modern day Undertaker, hence why he has the One Dead Man Show shirt on, and he's just enjoying his retirement. His hat has a bandana on it. It has the Texas flag on the front. He's got his sunglasses on, which are being held by this clear band. You can see his eyes. The eyes of a dead man. Still walking. Barely, but still. His hair. The shirt. Not bad for a Velcroed Mattel shirt. Nice details on the image. He's got gesturing gloved hands on. He's got a watch on this wrist. He's wearing long black jeans. See the pockets on the back. He's got his shoes on. And then we can take off the shirt. His torso is a little stained, but I'm not going to display him without the shirt on. That'd be weird. See his tattoos, BSK Pride. His neck tattoos. His arms. And lastly, he comes with a pair of mic holding hands, or in this case, for the motorcycle. Oh, and you can see his silver painted belt buckle. Next up, Big Evil. That red devil, that was synonymous with Undertaker during this run. The hat comes off, and you can see him with just the bandana on. Hair's a lot shorter. See his tattoos, big black elbow pad, big black meaty fists, fingerless gloves. Similar to that Taker, long black jeans. But this one says Big Evil on the side. The shirt is being held together by clear band. It can be removed. You can see his tank top underneath. Although, I don't remember at this time his tank top was that high. Could be wrong. Look at that face. A younger Undertaker, but not too young. And he's just looking for a fight. And here's the back of Big Evil Undertaker. I forgot to show you on the back of the shirt. It's got a graphic image. Fighting is a lifestyle, Undertaker. And it comes with a pair of weapon holding or mic holding hands. Now, let's quickly take a closer look at this Undertaker figure, then the bike, and then we will accessorize and transform everything you see here. Here is that Undertaker figure. Looks cool, looks good. Unfortunately, it is so bare bones basic. The hands and head do not pop off. So it's literally like a basic figure from the early run of Mattel. Still could bend, but it's nothing compared to these two. And that's why I'm not using this figure at all. So we can just huck it. Even though this is not a high-end vehicle accessory, aesthetically, it still looks pretty good. Love the purple, the Taker logos. It has that function like it said on the packaging. Comes apart, which may be good for me in the future because I might paint these silver and then do like a little wash over it to make it look like it's just old and dirty and been there, done that. On the back it says April 2024, Wrekkin. And now you might be wondering, where is the chain? Where is the chain? Well, I think it's in here. After removing this part, it's actually right here. And look at that. A bandana. At least this chain is a chain. It's not plastic or rubbery. The purple hook at the end is a nice touch. And that's what I'm going to give to that Undertaker. I think it'll look badass with this chain in his hands. But without any more further delays, let's re-accessorize these two takers, put him on the bike, and give him the chain. And voila. It took a while, but I did it. See how much cooler this taker looks on this bike? And how much better this taker looks with that chain in his hand? So menacing. I had a hard time getting the chain in his hand, but I kind of like how it looks. I think I'm going to display him without the hat on. I just think it looks better like this. But that is it for my review and slight customizations of the new Big Evil Legends Series 27 Undertaker figure, the Elite Series 107 Undertaker figure, and the Wrekkin Boneyard cycle. Tell me, what do you guys think? And do you think these are improvements, or do you think they could be better? Let me know down in the comments below. But until the next review I do, I will see you soon. Oh, one more thing before I forget. This is what the bandana looks like on that crappy figure.